Well, Robert, I've been such a fool.
What's your problem?
I thought I was doing the right thing, but when I thought about it, I thought I'm not doing the right thing. I'm doing the wrong thing.
You want to translate that for me? I don't know the whole story.
I made a terrible mistake. I just hope I haven't cost Anna her life.
What?
Ollie, just relax and start from the beginning, all right?
Yeah, do that.
It just started last night. Seems like a million years ago. Terry was working at the club, and the liquor delivery arrived.
Hey, wait. What does this have to do with the case?
No, I'm getting to that. The driver was very mysterious.
How?
Well, for one thing, he didn't have an invoice to sign. There were no papers, so Terry thought that was suspicious. And then he was in such a hurry, he wanted to drop the stuff off and just leave. I was with the Duke's Club for a very long time, and I've never heard of doing business like that before.
You think Duke is running illegal booze?
I wouldn't have up until now, but my first concern is Anna. I'd go on.
Terry asked me to come over to the club, and after she explained everything, I played up the driver to see if I could find out what his game was.
What was his
His
name?
name was Joe, but he didn't tell me the name of his company. He wanted my phone number, and then when he stuck his hand in his pocket to take his hand out, then Anna's brooch fell to the ground.
What?
Yes, I'm positive that was it. It was the one that you gave him for a wedding present. The driver had it, I know it.
Did you ask him about it?
Yes. He said that it was his mother's. I didn't know what to do. So I just asked Terry to flirt with him or something to distract him so I could take his wallet and get his driver's license. And I've got all the information right here. My first thought was to bring it to you right away.
Why didn't you?
Well, I tried, but I saw Duke downstairs and I told him about the brooch.
How did he react when you mentioned the liquor delivery?
He nearly died. He made me promise not to tell anyone, especially you.
What's his reason?
He thought this would be the lead to help him find Anna.
You may be right.
He also said that his sources were better than yours, and that if you knew the same information, they would disappear. That scared me because I didn't know what kind of people he was talking about.
But I'd like to know.
I tried to talk him out of it, but he seemed so intense. He begged me to keep quiet about it. So I agreed. One night. And then today came, I knew that I had to tell you, so that's why I rushed over here.
Before we came over here, we went to the courthouse. I thought you were going to be at Duke's arraignment. Clerk told me you dropped all the charges. Why? What happened?
I gave him a lie detector test, and he passed with flying colors.
So I've ruined everything.
No, you really haven't. Alicia, all Robert has to do is put an APB out on the truck driver and then pick up Duke again, right?
Well, I'll run a make on the driver, but I've no intention of touching Lavery.
Why not?
Because I want to find out where he's all hell-bent in getting in such a hurry.
I don't understand.
I do. You don't believe him, do you?
Not for 1 second. The whole test was a fake. To make him think that I believe him. I mean, he wouldn't have risked such a thing if he wasn't desperate to stay loose. I've got to find out why.
I give you a pretty good guess.
My money's on the fact that he's going to go straight to his source, whoever that is, to get back on Anna's trail.
How do you track him down?
You put in a tail, didn't you?
The moment he set foot out of this building, he's been tracked every step of the way, and I just can't wait to find out where he's going to lead us.
Here you are, Mr. Lavery. Enjoy New York City.
Thank you very much. I don't think I will this time. Well, wish me luck.
I wish you a miracle. Be careful.
I certainly will. Thank you.
Can I help you, sir?
I'd like a seat on your next flight to New York City.
How many times I gotta tell you? We're closed. Get out of my way. I want to see you alone. He isn't here. To me, anyway.
Look, I'll tell him you stopped by.
I'm not leaving here till I see him in person.
And you got a long wait.
I'll give you 5 minutes to...
Back off!
Go find him!
Back off! I wouldn't try that if I were you. Didn't you get my message, Duke?
The one you gave Angel?
What do you want?
I want the delivery man who delivered the booze to my club.
Why?
He has a brooch belonging to my wife. He must have seen her.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about that. Now go find them. I'm sorry, Duke.
Well, you be sorry and leave me alone. You go find him. You deliver him to me. Otherwise, I'll call the police. I'll get enough information that you'd put you away for a long time. One call I'll make to the police.
That won't be necessary.
Who the hell are you?
Julian Jerome.
Is this your son?
If you just relax a second, I'd like to shake your hand. Julian, you know, I feel like, I've heard so many stories about you. I feel like we're old friends. I've always admired your style.
You come here to help your father?
No, you.
What can you possibly do to help me?
Find your wife, perhaps?
Julian, you stay out of this. You may be heir to my throne, but I'm still running the organization.
Well, nobody realizes that better than I do.
Lavery's not holding any good cards in his hand. He's not about to go back to prison for Carruthers.
I wouldn't count on it.
Pop, you were always telling me you want me to take more responsibility for the business. I assume that includes helping old family friends. I can certainly make a phone call for him. Tom, find me the driver who made the delivery to Duke Lavery's club last night. I want to talk to him right away. Yeah, I'll be waiting in the restaurant. The man you're after should be in touch shortly. I appreciate it.
Hate to drink and run, love. But got to get outside and finish off friends for rubbish. If you get lonely, whistle. You know how to do that, don't you? You just put your lips together and blow. See you later.
Frosty the snowman was a jolly happy soul with a contrast hat and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the snowman was a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. Oh, Frosty the snowman was a jolly happy was a fairy tale, they say. It was made of snow, but the children know how it
Okay. Let's see what the old computer upchucks about that license number.
Isn't it about time that Duke's tail call?
Yeah, well, in this case, maybe no news is good news. Perhaps he's so busy on the trail that he hasn't had time to phone.
Robert, all we need is a call from this guy saying he's lost Duke.
Wait a minute, wait.
Oh, no.
The license was a fake.
Did I pick his pocket for nothing?
His license was as phony as Lavery's story, and we have no way of tracing it.
The brooch was real.
Oh, I believe you.
But you know, I wish you'd brought me this information sooner. But I realize your friendship with Lavery and all, but this is no time to be withholding information. So help me. You never do this to me again, Felicia.
And I'm sorry. I'll never do it again.
Even so, Robert, her story raises certain questions about Duke's operation these days.
Yeah, well, I intend to go into that in greater detail, but for the time being, Anna is my first priority. I really could care less about Lavery, just so as he leads me to Anna. Scorpio.
Commissioner, it's Chapman.
Where are you?
New York City.
You still with Lavery?
No, I lost him in traffic.
Oh, damn. Listen, you got to find him. For better or for worse, he's our best shot at locating Anna. Now, without him, we're back to square one. I didn't let Lavery out of custody so that he could give us the slip.
I'll do my best, but...
I'll get you some help. Just stay in touch.
Who are you calling now?
The NYPD. Lavery's loose in the city somewhere. I want them to help cover train, bus stations, airports, rentals. When he leaves, we've got him.